Well, there are so many spaces in this boat. I'm not really sure where to start from. They're all different kind of bottles and containers and things like that. But there are so many storage spaces, like these cupboards. I didn't know they were here. So I'll start off from the head or the toilet, and then I'll slowly move on to the V-berth and the rest of the boat, trying to make it as much livable as I can. In the meanwhile, I was trying to open these drawers, and there is no way to open them, apparently. What the old owner did is use this magnet to unlock or unlatch. But it's a mess in here. Well, it's not the only place that's a mess. But anyhow, I thought it was cool and I wanted to show you. No, I can't. But yet again, a mess. Well, it's an organized chaos, but it's a chaos. See what's useful and what's not, and probably fill up another garbage bag. But it's getting shape. It's getting better. Ladies and gents, this is the bilge, and it's a chaos once again. But have a look at this. So we have the keel bolts that they appear to have some rust. We knew that since the survey and even before that, and there is a lot of debris and dirt and dust and human hair and wooden trims or whatever that is. And okay, so I need to tackle this and then measure the through house here also. It's gonna be fun. Not really. It's super hot. Well, the bilge is clean. Well, I wouldn't call it clean, but free of dust and debris at least. And it needs some tidying up with the cables here, and then probably some kind of new laminate in some places and new paint to make it look a bit better than what it is right now. Not too bad, not too bad. Well, now I need to remove this center board here and see what's underneath it. Woohoo. Well, I was wrong, totally wrong. This is the true bilge, the whole thing. Cables to be replaced, of course, the same as these hoses. Wow, looks like garden hoses, not ideal for drinking water. Look, all this rust and corrosion here. Another through hull to be measured, and this is the whole thing. Back to measuring through hulls. Not that much rubbish, not at all. It's super hot and quiet. Well, I'm not complaining about being quiet, but just saying. My cousin is here to help. It's helpful so far. Let's see. Have all this mess coming from the cellar of the boat. I need to replace those panels to the right and to the left. But at least the spare parts were here, the original parts. So I do not have to replace them. And I have a couple of spare hatches here and a lot of spare shrouds. And just like that, out of the blue, I had the beautiful idea to grab the foot pump and inflate my pathetically miserable dinghy, which, spoiler alert, didn't go well. The thing is that dinghy is really old and loses air like a bottle of champagne after being popped. So the only way to keep it afloat is to take the foot pump with us and keep it pumped up until the last minute before launching. One thing is for sure, I'm in the market for a new dinghy now. But then again, who cares? It was a great fun filming this with my cousin, despite the fact that we ran out of fuel.